Hi, this is Frieha Altaf.
Hi, this is Parisheh James.
You're watching Momina's Mixed Plate.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Hi guys, welcome back to Momina's Mixed Plate, and this is week 3 of Parey Love, and I have the lovely Frieha Altaf and her daughter Parisheh James in the studio with me, and we're going to talk all things mother-daughter and Parey Love. So let's welcome them on. Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm so happy to have you in Karachi.
I know. The Lux Style Awards, a new film coming out. You are like super freaking woman.
Thank
Like right before we were going on, she had like 2 phones out, and she was like, I told Parisheh, and I said that I'm going to take her phone away, and she zoned me out and zoned everybody out. She's like,
It's true.
Right,
like,
sorry.
I have to pay salaries, I have to get to the office, I have to do this, I said, I have to organize a party, I have to I was like, okay, Frieha,
Sorry.
let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hear you were a freaking champ on
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, I mean, I was okay. I wouldn't say I was a champ, but
This was the word used for you.
oh yeah,
Champ. I was told this was the exact
that's
word.
really sweet. But yeah, it was fun. I don't know.
No.
How was your experience? You were being very, I think, too hard on yourself right now.
No, I just took it every day. I was learning through it. I was just watching, observing, and yeah, it was a learning experience, and I had a lot of fun with it also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how was your experience? Is this your first role that
No,
you're doing?
no.
Because you were mentioning earlier that you've done cameos
I've
being
done it
yourself.
too. Yeah.
But have you?
No, I've done, okay, so I did, my first film was Lahore Se Aage, where I'm
Okay.
throwing a party. But I'm playing myself.
Yeah.
And Sabah Kamar says, where are we going? He said, we're going to Free Altaf's party. So I guess I've become like the party girl or whatever. And then in the second movie that I did was Vajood, which was Javed Sheikh's film. I don't know if I never saw it actually, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
And I played a mother's role. I was Nadeem Sir's wife in it. And so it was a great cast with then Danish Taimur, and there was a new girl. And so that became a mother's role. And then the third film I did was Baji, but again I'm throwing a party. And Meera says, I have to go to the party. Free Altaf ki party pe jana hai, kapde nikalo. And then I'm there and I'm introducing everyone to, the boy to the girl to the boy, that kind of thing.
I want to know more. You're dynamic. I've heard about Parisheh through you.
Yeah.
For pretty much as long as I've known you. But I want to know more about your dynamic. I want to know more from you about her.
It was a bit weird working with her, being on the set, but it was comfortable, and yeah, I had learned my lines months before, because I was like, okay, this is my main scene, and it didn't hit me until we had finished that entire set, that okay, we just did a scene together for the first time. But it was really fun. It was
fun.
nice, yeah.
And what's the dynamic like between the two of you?
So Parisheh has made a set of friends on in Parey Love, which was Jimmy and Rachel, am I right? And Fahim and the whole lot. And then I was kind of making friends with Hina. I met Hina Delpazir for the first time, and I didn't know, and that was the best thing that happened to me, because I made friends with her. And
She's awesome.
And YBQ.
Yeah.
So we were, the three of us were kind of hanging together. And then, but because we're all very similar,
Yeah.
and Asim told me on the first day of the shoot that we're not shooting today. And I'm just like, what? We're not shooting till Wednesday? I have 2 days. Why did you call me? It was one of those things,
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do in freaking Bahawalpur? मैं क्या करूँगी? 2 दिन तक तो मैंने फिर बहुत सारे program बना लिए. Because I knew about the Havelis, and I love discovering places and going to the bazaar and having gur ki chai. Okay, then I would take everybody with me. So we chased the sunset. We went to the desert. We sort of doing, we got, these army guys came, and they were really sweet. They're so bored over there. They called their friends, and they pakode or samosa, and then all of us went listening to music, and we went to the desert, and we had, saw the sunset, and it was fantastic. And the next day we went to another Haveli, and so we had a lot of fun. So it was, for me, I think maybe it was like, take a chill pill and sit down and relax and make some time for yourself, and sit by the fire, and we would sing songs, and so the experience for me on this film is like being with a family and making friends, and the connect is so deep that it's impossible to disconnect it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't.
You can't, yeah.
You know about
Exactly, it was like
sisterhood. Yeah.
with
Yeah.
even with at the LSA,
Yes.
with Yasir proposing to Iqra.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
nice.
so everything was
Did
about.
you know
Yeah.
that he was going to do this?
Of course, it was my idea.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
My idea.
Okay, I thought you hadn't.
I'm a genius.
Because you also went like Yasir, you're going off script. So I thought, okay, maybe
but
that's not a part of
Yeah,
it.
maybe that's for the audience. Remember, this show is
okay,
for
okay,
a wider
okay.
audience.
Yeah.
And this is a very Valeti thing. It's not a Desi thing. When now the dynamic has changed. You have Sajal and Ahad, you have Urwa, Farhan. Everyone's out with their relationships.
Yeah.
हमारे ज़माने में तो आप किसी को बता अपनी बेस्ट फ्रेंड को भी चुपके आप बता सकते थे, किसी को नहीं बता सकते.
Yeah.
So now things are different, and I think but I have to say publicly for him, I wasn't sure, you see, how it would happen, because it's a huge thing, and I told him, I said, it's a very personal moment, if you can do it, if you think that, but she did not know.
She did not.
She did not.
She didn't know because she was. I spoken to her. And she's like,
Yeah.
She had no clue.
she had no idea.
She had no clue, and it was very personal, and I thought that, because we were talking about love and romance, and I want to encourage this. I don't like the fact that they're being trolled. अगर किसी को मैं थप्पड़ मार रही हूँ, उसमें ज़्यादा वो ठीक है. लेकिन अगर आप किसी से प्यार कर रहे हैं, आप genuinely किसी को, I know that how crazy is he. told me कि दिसंबर में हमारी शादी हो रही है, तो it was just, he didn't want anyone to know, because obviously it's खानदान की भी बात होती है और ये, but इतनी हिम्मत चाहिए कि लोगों के सामने पूरी जब टीवी पे
पूरे पाकिस्तान को
सामने आप घुटनों पे, अगर कोई आपको आगे से ना कर दे फिर क्या हो?
That's also guts, yaar.
It is gutsy.
It's very gutsy because I don't know what I do in that moment.
Yeah.
I just be like,
Yeah. Even at the last minute, मुझे किसी ने कहा ये नहीं जाएगा और नीचे नहीं जाएगा, मुझे तो मेरी पूरी स्क्रिप्ट खराब हो जाती है. जैसे कि आतिफ का सीन हो गया, पीछे कपड़े बदल रहा है, couldn't come, so I need to know everything.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I had to get him on the comm and say तुम क्या कह रहे हो, तुम नीचे नहीं जा रहे, मुझे बता दो, मैं तो सब खराब हो. So he's telling me नहीं वो सबा कमर के साथ मैं नीचे नहीं जाऊंगा ऑडियंस में, क्योंकि वो जो जिनके बारे में बात करनी वो सब चले गए. मैंने कहा ठीक है. फिर मैंने कहा वो कर रहे वो करना है. See, I can't even say that.
Yeah.
Because everyone can hear me on the comm.
Yeah.
So I'm like वो वाली चीज तो हो रही है, वो वाली चीज हो रही है.
वो वाली चीज़ हो रही है.
And even on my script, I couldn't say anything. I just written proposal. Nobody knew what it meant. I hadn't written anything else on the show floor.
That's amazing. So
Yeah.
you're the only one, nobody knew.
No,
she knew.
myself, Fifi, because वो उसको मैंने कहना क्या, मैंने कहा अंग्रेजी में तुम्हें बता, तो क्या घुटने पे जाके कहना, वो सब भूल गया, वो इतना nervous था, you could tell that he was. I mean, this is a man who's got verbal diarrhea. He can't stop talking. आप एक बात बोलोगे वो 10 चीजें बोलेगा आगे से.
Yasir. Yeah.
And he was
I
lost.
had him on the show.
He was बकवास करनी, पता नहीं क्या बोल रहा था वो वहाँ जाके, और वो नदीम साहब को उठा लिया. But anyway, we're going off Parey Hatla. But it is Parey Hatla.
Yeah.
It is all about love this year.
It is all about love this year.
It is all about.
And it's all about like Parey Hut.
Yeah.
Parey Hut, but actually it doesn't mean that, right? It means kareeb aao.
Oh, okay.
And it's like denial, denial. This movie is denial. Right.
Actually, so Parisheh, you've been rather quiet. I want to know some of your favorite moments. Look at us.
My favorite moments?
Yeah, from the sets, yeah. And like, because I know that you and Jimmy became very good friends.
Oh yeah.
And Jimmy's a childhood friend of mine, so I can
Oh, he
imagine
is?
him, yeah. And so I can imagine him being,
Yeah, so the first time I found out that Jimmy Khan is my husband. So we were all staying in the same hotel. And then I was like, chalo, I should go and introduce myself. I knew he was staying right next door to me. So I knocked on his door and I was like, hi, I'm your wife. And I'm like, I'm Natasha, you must be Anwar. And he's like, yes, sir. And then it was very awkward in the beginning, but we got to know each other, and like the scenes we had together, we had to be very intimate and like husband, wife and stuff. So we started off like already very friendly, and like we would whisper like funny stuff into each other's ear and nobody would know, and it was just so much fun. And we got to know each other, like even after like shooting we'd go back to the hotel and we'd just chill and yeah, we
Yeah,
got along
chit-chat,
really well.
like,
I love
relax.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
awesome.
Jimmy.
He's
Yeah, it's
awesome.
in my heart forever.
Yes, he was on the show last week.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I love
But
him.
who fights more amongst the two of you?
Who fights more like
With each other?
with each other?
Like who starts out?
She's very difficult.
I'm just very practical. I'm just like, you know, if things don't make sense, I'll like say it out loud. Like she's very late all the time and I'm always on time. So that really like annoys me because I like to be on time to
Be on time.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is she like at home?
At home.
Ouch.
I mean, when she's not working, she's chill. Like she's
Does she chill?
yeah, she needs her good like history, whatever show on, historical show on. Then she's calm. But when she's working, then it's better not to talk to her because then she's just thinking of too many things at the same
I even
time.
get scared by her sometimes. You know, I'm like she's always
Yeah,
never yelled
a lot
at
of
me,
people are.
She's never done never said anything, but just like at times when she's like really engrossed in her thing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Frieha, like I'm even going to meet her. I'm like, oh my god, you should be
Maybe.
Does she pull the mom card? Did she pull the mom card on set or does she pull it?
No.
Ever?
No.
I'm the mom.
No, not at all.
But Parisheh is very dominating.
Okay.
Wow,
You are.
look who's saying.
No, Parisheh is like, I know it all. Parisheh is like that. So I might know it all, but she can be very sort of, and she's wise. So sometimes I am wrong and I do listen to her.
Yeah.
So I might not agree with her and I'll argue, but बाद में मैं सोचती थी हाँ ये सही
I
कह
think that happens with moms then. But before we go, is there anything that I should watch out for in the film? Look out for any moment?
I don't think so. I
One
mean,
thing.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do is this shh is going to become very common in my life.
What?
I started doing that now. I
Yeah.
started doing it to my office people. Shh. Because
You
the
say
same
that in a
part
film.
of your
Yes.
saying shut up and it's
Yeah.
worse, right? To say shut up to someone. Because this is what I need to do. Like I have to shut people up because I'm always busy. Like everyone will come and talk to me while I'm doing something. Or like, I have a thought in my head which I need to put down and I'll forget because I get distracted.
Yeah.
So now I started doing the shh. Shh.
And for you, I'm going to make sure that I watch that. I'm sending you a video, but I'm going to watch the film
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, it's great fun.
Anything for you?
Oh, I think
Film vibes. Film to bomb music.
yeah, just watch it for me and Jimmy. It's quite cute.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm actually very, very excited. So
Yeah,
guys,
same.
before we head out, Parey Love is releasing on Eid al-Azha. Don't forget to check it out. Thank you so much for
Thank
both
you
of
for having
us.
us.
It was very special for me to have like you guys together and also the first interview.
Yeah.
So MMP! Woo! Yeah, let's do this. But anyways guys, thank you so much.
you.
All
Yeah,
the
thank
best
you.
for the future.
Thank you so much.
And all the best for the film and I can't wait to see it.
All the best for you. You come back more often.
Thanks, I will. I know you keep doing more awesome shows and I'll be here.
Alright, done.
Yeah. It's like you guys don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be part of the Momina's Mixed Plate family. And I'll see you next time with Shayar Munawar, Maya Ali, and Shabazz Shibri. So stay tuned for next week. Take care. Arshab.
Shabu na?
Shabu. Arshab. Hashtag Arshab. So that's been trending. I'm making a trend. Or I'm trying to.
आज हम लोग 3 नाम जोड़े शहरियार सानिया एंड हसन सानियारन
Saniyaran.